office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. They've been running it, but now the pass. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. On the run, still looking. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. They'll throw it on 1st down. Trying to get to it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
To throw, it's Howard. Pressure coming. Getting some heat. And the quarterback is snowed under. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole, and you just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
I guess they believe the entire field is 4-down territory. A bit of an odd choice, but they'll go for it on 4th and 12 miles. Coming after him. Drilled as he throws, and they stop him on 4th down with the heat. Offense in a bunch formation. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. And they get him down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the 2nd time today, this one from 34 yards out. Absolutely perfect. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and create.
He uncorks one deep. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Now on 2nd down.
Easy. 'em. 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 'Em
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5.
And you could tell they set up the screen action, but how about the ability to adjust, right? I see what the defense is giving me. You going to leave that open? Okay, I'm going to take it right now.
And the defense gets to the quarterback. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Gonna let it fly. Got it inside the 10. Boy, he almost finished this half with a bang, and are they lucky to get him stopped? They're eager to head to that dressing room right now. That's gonna wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, whether it's in the shoe or the big house, when you have these two programs with all that's at stake today, you know emotions run high in a game known simply as the game. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Michigan and Ohio State plays out.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Buckeyes will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the move from inside is 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
2nd and short now after that completion. Dropping back, it's Howard. They're bringing heat. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. And there he is again, another sack, channeling his inner Aiden Hutchinson against Penn State.
And that is high praise.
And the pass is intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. A veteran in this defense stayed locked in on his rules and made the interception.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
Got it in the middle, it's Edwards. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run play action. Now adjusting. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
And he is corralled short of the line to gain. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. And this one splits the uprights.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
One of the great programs in the history of the sport, sort of built on the running game, but these days, Ohio State defined by explosive pass plays.
Yeah, and you can call yourself whatever you want. A lot of people claim different things like wide receiver U, but when you look at Ohio State, the past several years, going back 10 years probably, you could pick so many big names of guys who have been superstars, not only at the college level, but also at the NFL level.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
I don't blame the quarterback for taking that shot either, man. He's cooked up with this guy twice today for scores. Give him another try. They just couldn't get on the same page on that.
Give to the running back. He had nowhere to go, no place to hide, and they'll knock him down for a loss of 9.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play. The Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. A low line drive and short kick. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. Instead, he'll make the fair catch. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. On the run, it's Edwards. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They move the tight end all over. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. 3rd and goal from way back there. Back to pass, it's Orji. Feeling some heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. After the missed field goal, it is still a 12-point game. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
On 2nd down, looking to throw. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The Wolverines bringing the heat on the defensive front as they have so many times through the years.
And you just think about guys that just look great in their unis. Big, strong, Aiden Hutchinson, Ajabo, a lot of these guys in the recent history, just they know how to get after the quarterbacks and make their life miserable.
Wide receiver shows motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. The Buckeyes decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. I'm not sure if he could have kicked it farther by using his knee, but it's not exactly the longest punt.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grabbed on the outside, it's Henderson. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Well, they're throwing this one to the running back out on the perimeter of the field. They didn't get it to him quick enough, though, so he literally had to tap dance there on the sidelines, make sure he was in bounds when he caught it, and just pick up a few yards.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Back to throw, it's Howard. Looking to the big tight end. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. And the Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. He's looking deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. They're trying to get to it. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Fires to the right. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Pocket starts to collapse. Completes the shuffle pass. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. The illegal forward pass will wave off the play. Penalty will be accepted. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Motion from the offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
On the run from inside his 25. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Back to throw, it's Orji. He's got his man, makes the grab, and he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He lobs one high down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. On 4th down, looking to pass. Makes the catch, he's got enough. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Back to the air one more time. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. And the Wolverines racing to the line in the hurry-up.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They're
Fires into traffic, intercepted. Looking for more room. He's at the 40. The 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Oh, and he missed it.
The kick is no good. That keeps the score.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. Great starting point. Grabs it inside his 25, and here he comes. And the returner will be brought down. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Trying to get to him. Fires to the big fella. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Morgan. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pressure coming. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab. It's Morris. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Getting some heat. They get to him as he throws. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Coming after it. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. The Buckeyes line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that... Oh, right through his fingers, he muffed it.
All right, let's go return, guys. You've got to do a better job with ball security. You know these coverage unit teams, they got 50-yard runs at you. They're coming in with a big head of steam. If you're not making a miss, you've got to have 2 hands on the ball.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
Fires to the right. Makes a connection. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
I love that play call, and quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I've got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
Scanning the field, it's Howard. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that 1st down. 2nd and goal for this offense. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Ohio State! And the stomping has commenced. Ohio State is dotting Michigan's eye as the Buckeyes are firmly in control.
And Ohio State, you know, they've let a few get away from their rival in Michigan, and they're trying to get that back. So they came into this one with a chip on their shoulder. They're not always used to being in that position when they play against Michigan. But David, in the 2nd half here, it's all Buckeyes.
Yeah, and you know you got to be physical. When you play the Wolverines, you know the type of brand that they play. Ohio State has matched that physicality. They have been ready. They were ready for the game, and they've handled business.
Takes it inside the 25. Chance for great field position. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Just
nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Feeling some heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. They're trying to get to him. The short hands, it's Tate. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
My old coach said, you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Coming up, 4th down.
On the set. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started circled it. You were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking